Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will show you how you can create dashboard like this with the current situation of COVID-19. I'm basically creating state-wise reflection of current situation for India. So as you can see, I will have geo map where I have um, larger circle for the more number of cases and a bit smaller and different color coding for a less number of cases. Here we have a pie chart where you can see distribution among different states, total number of cases, total dates, as well as total recovered. Here I also have state-wise distribution in a vertical bar chart. So in this video, I'll be showing you how you can create something similar. Um, for this, all the data, as you can see, is latest as of today, and I'm using Ministry of Health and Family Welfare website to get the data. So as you can see, its total number showing as 3374 and distributed among different states and union territories. I'll be using this data. Along with this, I have my own mapping for this state for geolocation. So basically, I have mapped each state with a latitude and longitude. If you like to get that, please comment with your email ID and I will send you the file what I have used. All right, so let's get started. For this purpose, I'll be using Kibana. So as you can see, I logged into Kibana on my local, um, and I'll be parsing the data through Logstas um, using CSV filter, and I'll be sending it to Elasticsearch for index creation. So basically, I'll be using ELK stack. If you're not familiar with ELK stack, please watch my other videos where I've explained how you can create uh, or install Logstas, Elasticsearch, and Kibana. I've also explained Sample dashboard for this purpose, so do watch my other videos. Please also note that this is only for my interest and for learning purpose. I'm not using this to deploy to any other websites. It is not live, so it is only on my local. So it is only for interest and not for commercial purpose. So please take note of that. Okay, without any delay, I'll be moving on. So yes, I'll be launching my favorite tool, Visual Studio Code. As you can see, I'm logged into a VirtualBox Ubuntu VM with my users, and I have SSH into that VM from Visual Studio Code. So what we need Logstash configuration file. I prepare it so that I can save some time. So you can see here, this is my input file. This is just a sample. I will create it uh, together with you. So here you can see I'm using this CSV file, statewise index COVID-19 India.csv. And then I have defined my header as a column and also converted some of the column values. So latitude and longitude is float, cases is integer, recovered is integer, death is integer, and then longitude and latitude I have described it as a location. So I'll be creating a geopoint type location for my index. Here, this is my Elasticsearch instance where it is running on 9200 on the same host. This is my index which will be created. So first thing first, what I will do is I will create this index using this index and location as a geopoint. I will use developer tools in Kibana. So let's launch a Kibana, another instance. So this is my port. Okay, so I'll straight away go to developer tools. Hope you are aware of this tool. I'll just go to developer tools, and I already have previously created it, so I will just change the index name, and that's it. So I will pick the index name of what I'll be using. So I just picked it here, and what it will do is it will create a mapping with location and type pointing to GeoPoint, and you need to just run it. That's it. If you get something like this means it has acknowledged that it created GeoPoint type location. So we have a column now with a GeoPoint type. All right, so this is set. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is I will um, prepare this file. So I already have this file in my local. I will just I'll just create it. So as you can see, it is under this file folder. I will cd desktop because I'm already in the home path. I will just do sudo nano. I will use nano editor and then just name it this way. Of course, I need to log in for the first time, save some time. If you need it, you can very well comment it and I will send it to you. All right, so let's get this. This is done. Let me see. So as you can see, this file exists now. I have other files, so please ignore that. I have done many other dashboard with different data, so that's clear. Let's go back to now Logstash configuration file. So this is the home path for Logstash, and here I will be creating Logstash configuration file, which will be used to send the data which I just created in CSV file to Elasticsearch, and therefrom we can take it forward. All right, so uh, let's create a file like this. Probably it's easy. So again, sudo nano and this dot conf, and then I'll just paste this content here. So this is my file. Everything looks okay. I will just paste it here and just save it. To run this, we need to run a command. I will type it better. Bin logstash -f, and then we need to just put the configuration file name. Once I run this, what it will do is it will start Logstash configuration with this particular configuration, custom configuration which I made, and start sending the data to Elasticsearch for index creation. All right, so let's check this. All right, so as you can see, the data are being sent to Elasticsearch. Okay, I'll let it run and then I will go to Kibana. So we'll try to build something like this. All right. Okay, so first thing first, I'm in Kibana. I will just create index pattern. I'll go to management, click on index pattern, and then these are existing ones. So I'll just click on create index pattern and I will type state-wise, and then you should see the index which I have created. So just select that and click on next. Select the timestamp, select the timestamp and click on create index. We are ready to create the dashboard. So here you see the different details, like what are the column created, death, recover, cases. Also I would like to show you the location which is created at GeoPoint and so on. So let's get back to create some some visualization. Sorry. So you can click on this visualize button, and I will just name it uh, something which is easier to remember. So let's first create the map. To create a map, you need to click on this add layer. So by default, you get something like this. I will just try to zoom into India because we are creating for India. I'll just add layer, and here you have a bunch of options. So what you can do is you can click on documents because it takes the vector data from Kibana index patterns, which we have already created through Elasticsearch and Logstash. All right, so we'll click on this, and then here you will get a list of all index pattern which were created. I'm interested in this one. I'll click on that, and then we should have all this data. So as you can see here, we already started getting data. Now to build it properly, we need to do some changes. So I'll just click on this add layer. You can click on this tooltip. So first I'll do this. I'll add country, death, recovered, and state, and also the cases. So the moment I do this, when you click it, you see, or you hover over this dot, you will see what are the different values for that particular point, GeoPoint. Okay, I will leave most of the things as usual. I will then fill the color by value. I will use cases, and I will choose this particular setting, and then probably the same number of cases, and then this one. And I will change the symbol size by value and also map it to cases. And then you can see bigger with the more number of cases, and smaller with a different color with the smaller number of cases in different state. I'll not change anything else. I'll just click on save. That's it. And I will save this visualization. I will say, just to remember, I will say one um, map. That's it. Okay. Now I'll go back to visualization, and I will create a different one. So next, let's create this one, this pie chart. So I will click on create visualization, and I will create a pie chart here for this particular index, and then I will just try to click on sum. I'll create sum of cases, and then add the bucket, split slices. I've also explained this in the previous video, so please have a look there if you want to check. And here I will just say state keyword, and instead of top 5 I will say 35, and that's it. I will have this, and then I will save to pie chart. Okay, then I will create the vertical bar with this one. So y-axis, again, it's a sum of cases, and then bucket. X-axis will be again state, terms as state. That's it. and instead of 5 I will again say 35 so that we see all of them. So save again, vertical bar chart, save it, and now I will create 3 at least for metrics. So I'll create metrics first here. So this gives you total count, but I will create count. Better, I'll create sum of total cases. We can have like this. You can name it total cases. So 3374 matching to the one which we have. 4 metric. Okay. 2 more and then we will have exactly the same. Well, visualize, create another metric for the same index. Again, sum here, and then select death. Just label it to total deaths. Just right. It's 77. Let's save that as well. So this is our 5th. Let's save it. Then the last one. The metric. And this is our last one. So how many people have recovered? Here. These are all the columns. I'm getting it from the Excel sheet or the CSV file which I created out of the data from Health Ministry website. All right, this should give the total number. Let's save that as well. 6 metric. So it will be easier to add them because I have a bunch of other visualization. Now all the visualization which we were interested is available now. To create a dashboard, I will just create a new dashboard. These are the existing dashboard for different countries. I won't go there. Now I will just click on add all these 6 which we recently created. So I just clicked it, clicked on 2, clicked on 3, clicked on 4, 5, and 6. That's it. This would be already added to our dashboard. Now it's up to us how we arrange it. For the simplicity, I'll just like to arrange them like this. Just a little bit bigger. All right, so this way we have the dashboard which we were interested in already available. You can resize this map a bit to cover whole India, uh, probably a bit more, and yeah, then we have whole India covered. All right, so this way you have the dashboard already created. I will say India dashboard with some date. Today is this day. So you see how easy it is to create dashboard like this with Kibana. with all the real data. Now, the further step, what you can do is you can build a Python script and update the data um, fortnight or ad hoc basis, or using some cron job or anything uh, similar. So you see the dashboard is ready. You have all the data. You can click everywhere, and you see the circle size of the circle is dependent on the number of cases. Yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. Do subscribe and let me know if you need this data, the source data, to create this dashboard. I'll be more than happy to provide it to you. Just comment your email ID in the link and I will send it to you. Thank you for watching, guys.